Being selected as the first overall pick in the NHL is not just an honor, it's a monumental responsibility. The best first overall picks don't just play for the team, they redefine its future, turning franchises into perennial Stanley Cup contenders over time. In today's video, we're breaking down the top 10 first overall picks in NHL history. This list features some all-time legends and a few familiar faces who might just go on to rewrite the history books. Let's dive in. To kick things off at number 10, we have Auston Matthews. Selected first overall by the Toronto Maple Leafs in the 2016 NHL Draft, Matthews is one of two players on this list yet to lead his team to a Stanley Cup. However, at just 27 years old, he still has plenty of time to help the Leafs claim hockey's ultimate prize if he stays in Toronto. While some might argue it's too early to include him here, Matthews has revolutionized the way the Maple Leafs play. His offensive brilliance hasn't translated into playoff glory yet, but Leaf fans are hoping the 2024 season can be a special one. Matthews has been brilliant in his young career. Known for his elite shot and scoring ability, Matthews won 3 Rocket trophies, a Calder Trophy, and a Hart Trophy as the league's MVP. With no signs of slowing down, Matthews is on pace to become one of the best American-born players ever, and is surely scoring his way in the Hall of Fame. Next, at number 9, selected first overall in 2013 by the Avs, Nathan MacKinnon. MacKinnon played a pivotal role in leading the Colorado Avalanche to the 2021-22 Stanley Cup, ending a 2-decade drought for the franchise since their last championship in 2001. MacKinnon made an impact immediately when he entered the league, earning the Calder Trophy as the NHL's top rookie in 2013-14. He later added the 2019-20 Lady Byng Trophy to his resume and a Hart Trophy and Ted Lindsay Award in 2023-24. Despite these accolades, MacKinnon's career feels far from reaching its peak. His influence on the Avalanche continues to grow and could eventually rival that of franchise legend Joe Sakic. At number 8, we have Steven Stamkos, who was scooped up by the Lightning first overall in 2008. Stammer was a driving force behind the Tampa Bay Lightning's success, leading the team to back-to-back Stanley Cup championships in 2019-20 and 2020-21, despite missing a significant portion of the 2020-21 regular season. As captain, Stamkos also guided Tampa Bay to the Stanley Cup final in 2014-15 and 2021-22, where they fell short against the Chicago Blackhawks and Colorado Avalanche. Along the way, he earned 2 Rocket Richard trophies as the league's top goal scorer in 2009-10 and 2011-12. Although he hasn't claimed a Hart Trophy or Conn Smythe Trophy, Stamkos exemplifies leadership through his dedication and selflessness, consistently prioritizing the success of his team. His ability to handle the gritty, less glamorous aspects of the game has earned him respect across the NHL as one of the game's great leaders. Number 7 is Patrick Kane, who was drafted first overall in 2007 by Chicago. He made an almost instant impact on the Blackhawks, revitalizing a franchise that had struggled mightily before his arrival. The team had missed the playoffs in 8 of the 10 seasons prior, with the other 2 resulting in first-round exits. While Chicago didn't qualify for the postseason in Kane's rookie year in 2007-08, they reached the Western Conference Final the following season and captured the Stanley Cup in 2009-10. That championship was the first of 3 Stanley Cups Kane won with the Blackhawks in just 6 years. Along the way, Kane collected numerous awards, including the Calder Trophy as the league's top rookie in 2007-08 and the Conn Smythe Trophy as playoff MVP in 2012-13. Following the Blackhawks' 3rd championship in 2015, Kane had a historic 2015-16 season, sweeping the Hart Trophy, Art Ross Trophy, and Ted Lindsay Award. Now 36 years old, Kane is one of the most prolific, if not the most prolific, American player in NHL history. Next, at number 6, we have Connor McDavid. Like Matthews, McDavid has yet to guide his team to a Stanley Cup championship, a rare omission in an otherwise Hall of Fame career so far. Since being selected first overall by the Edmonton Oilers in 2015, McDavid has achieved nearly everything else. He's won the Hart Trophy 3 times, the Art Ross Trophy 5 times, and the Ted Lindsay Award 4 times. McDavid has surpassed 100 points in a season 7 times and is the 4th fastest player in NHL history to reach 1,000 points. The absence of a Stanley Cup is the only reason McDavid doesn't rank higher on lists of all-time greats. Given his unparalleled ability to elevate his game in critical moments, it feels inevitable that he will eventually add a Stanley Cup to his already dazzling collection of honors. Cracking the top 5 is Alex Ovechkin, who the Capitals took with the first overall selection in the 2004 draft. Ovechkin's collection of individual honors is nothing short of legendary. He has captured the Rocket Richard Trophy an incredible 9 times as the NHL's leading goal scorer, along with 3 Hart Trophies, the Calder Trophy, the Art Ross Trophy, and the Conn Smythe Trophy. In 2017-18, Ovechkin cemented his first ballot Hall of Fame career by leading the Washington Capitals to their first Stanley Cup championship. As if his legacy needed further cementing, Ovechkin is on track to break Wayne Gretzky's all-time goals record during the 2024-25 season, a feat that would redefine hockey history and make him the greatest goal scorer in the history of hockey. At number 4 is Islanders legend Dennis Potvin, who was taken first overall in 1973. Potvin was a cornerstone of the New York Islanders dynasty in the early 1980s, playing a pivotal role in their 4 consecutive Stanley Cup championships. Beyond the Cups, Potvin appeared in 4 Eastern Conference Finals and reached the 1983-84 Stanley Cup Final, where the Islanders fell to the Edmonton Oilers. Potvin's individual accolades are just as impressive as his team success. He won the Calder Trophy as the league's top rookie and earned 3 Norris Trophies as the NHL's best defenseman. Over his career, Potvin accumulated 1,052 points in 1,060 games, ranking 7th on the all-time scoring list for defensemen, a testament to his offensive prowess and all-around brilliance on the ice. At number 3, we of course have Sidney Crosby. Sid made an immediate impact on the Pens after being drafted by them first overall in 2005. He quickly established himself as a generational talent, winning the Art Ross and Hart Trophies in just his 2nd NHL season. By his 4th year, he had already captained the Penguins to a Stanley Cup victory. Crosby's career accolades are staggering: the Marc Messier Leadership Award, 2 Art Ross Trophies, 2 Rocket Richard Trophies, 2 Hart Trophies, 2 Conn Smythe Trophies, 3 Ted Lindsay Awards, and 3 Stanley Cup championships. Currently leading all active players in playoff points, Crosby has also amassed over 1,600 points in under 1,300 career games played, a testament to his consistency and dominance. Next, ranking 2nd on our list, is Guy Lafleur. The Montreal Canadiens selected Guy Lafleur first overall in the 1971 NHL draft, and it didn't take long for the flower to flourish. By his 2nd season, the Canadiens had won the Stanley Cup, marking the start of Lafleur's incredible run of 5 championships during the team's dominant era in the 1970s. Lafleur's personal achievements were just as impressive as the Habs' Cup runs. He won the Art Ross Trophy 3 times, Ted Lindsay Award 3 times, Hart Trophy twice, and a Conn Smythe Trophy to top it all off. In just 1,126 NHL games, Lafleur recorded an astounding 1,353 points, showcasing his offensive brilliance. While the league had fewer teams and less parity at the time, Lafleur's profound impact on the Canadiens' success and legacy is unquestionable. And finally, at number 1, Mario Lemieux. Taken first overall in the 1984 draft by the Pens, there's little debate about who deserves the title of the most important first overall pick in NHL history. He didn't just save the Pittsburgh Penguins franchise once, but 3 times. His on-ice brilliance was second to none. Despite battling injuries throughout his career, Lemieux still managed to win the Art Ross Trophy 6 times, the Ted Lindsay Award 4 times, the Bill Masterton Trophy, the Calder Trophy, and the Hart Trophy 3 times. He also captured the Conn Smythe Trophy and 2 Stanley Cups. Lemieux's point production was on par with Wayne Gretzky's, and had injuries not shortened his career, he may have rivaled Gretzky's legendary numbers. Off the ice, Lemieux's impact was just as profound. In 1999, he saved the Penguins from bankruptcy by becoming an owner. Then, in 2007, he helped ensure the team wouldn't be relocated to Kansas City. To call Lemieux merely the best first overall pick doesn't do justice to his immense influence. Thanks to his genius on and off the ice, Lemieux is the savior of a franchise that has gone on to win 5 Stanley Cups. And there you have it, folks, the top 10 first overall draft picks in NHL history. Drop a comment below and let us know if you agree with our ranking. If you like this video and want to see more, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. See you in the next one.